Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pickleball and Politics. I finally got my voice back. Isn't that fabulous? I mean, it's not 100%, but it's so much better than it was. I mean, it was just terrible. Okay, we have so much going on right now, all surrounding Joe Biden, all surrounding his presidency, all surrounding his candidacy to be the next president of the United States. But boy, is Joe Biden digging his feet in. I want to talk about the rumor this week. The rumor this week that it was Barack Obama who put George Clooney up to writing that opinion piece that the Joe Biden that George Clooney saw on the debate stage a couple of weeks ago was the same Joe Biden he saw at that fundraiser. What fundraiser am I talking about? The fundraiser that Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and George Clooney had in California for the Biden-Harris campaign, in which they raised $30 million for the president. So, if they saw the same guy 3 weeks ago at that fundraiser that we saw a couple of weeks ago now on the debate, why didn't they say anything then? Why they let this fiasco continue? Why? Did they know they were going to pull this move? Did they see something at the debate or even before that at the fundraiser where they thought, this guy can't do it? And let's face it, Joe Biden's already had millions and millions of people in this primary season who went and voted for him. It's pretty hard to just say to all of those millions of Democrats that voted for him, no, well, we don't care that you went out in the cold in the middle of February and voted. Nah. We decided we don't want Joe. And why don't we want Joe? Is it really his mental capacity? Is it really his rapidly declining health? Or is it because they were ready to overlook all of that if he could win? But guess what? Every single poll that comes out has Donald Trump winning in a landslide. Suddenly, well, we saw what happened at the debate. Biden was just a disaster. Yesterday, he called Zelensky Putin. I mean, like, come on. Okay, sometimes people can get their words messed up, but he didn't correct himself either. So, for months and months, maybe years, the Democrats and the circle around the president knew he had declining health, knew he isn't and wasn't capable of serving another 4 years, but they let this continue. Why? Because they thought, maybe he beat Trump last time, maybe he can beat Trump again. Were they concerned about national security? About the fact that this man, Joe Biden, is not capable of serving the next 4 years? He may not be capable of serving the next 5 months. I'm not sure he's capable of serving out this term until January 20th, 2025. So what do they have planned for us? Can we trust anything they have to say? All of these Democrats, Joe Biden's fine. Joe Biden's fine. There's nothing wrong with Joe Biden. Oh, did you see him on the debate? Where am I? What am I doing here? They knew this. As far as I'm concerned, they've all broken the trust. They've broken that circle of trust. So many people, Barack Obama wouldn't really let this go on, would he? Would he? That circle of trust has been broken. It doesn't matter who it is in the Democratic Party or on TV, who again, time and time again, are telling us, no, those are just made up, deep fake little snippets of him wandering off at Normandy. No. It's just fake stuff that didn't really happen. No. No, we saw with our own eyes. They couldn't edit it. They couldn't interfere. There was nobody on stage to walk him off, though. If you see the debate afterwards, Jill did have to walk him off. He didn't move until Jill arrived. What about our national security? They've known this is going on for a while. Do they care? No. None of them. The media's been compliant. The Democrats have all been looking the other way because the polls were tight. But now the polls, nope, they burst right open. And Trump is winning everywhere. Even states like Minnesota and New Hampshire that haven't been in play for years are suddenly tied. It's almost crazy. So, I want to ask you, were all of these people, Obama and company, willing to risk our national security? And is the only reason why suddenly they want to get rid of Joe Biden because he is declining and he's not capable of serving another 4 years? Or is it because they know he can't win at all? No chance he can win right now. And they'll take their chances. They feel like he's losing. Let's throw somebody else in. Let's get that other person in off the bench and see. We got to do something. In the middle of the game, they want to change and they want to bring in new players. They just signed. How do you like that? You're in the middle of the sixth inning, say, of a baseball game. It's tied. No, actually, the away team is up by like 3 runs. And all of a sudden, you just signed a new hitter and you bring him out in the middle of the game. That's kind of what they're trying to do here. They have completely broken, as far as I'm concerned, that circle of trust that you have that someone like Barack Obama wouldn't do anything to hurt this country. Really? He was letting Biden stay in this until he decided we got to do something, not because he's sick, but because they know they can't win with him. What do they got planned for us next? I don't even know. I'm telling you. You know where to get me. You can reach me on Getter or Instagram at Pickleball and Politics. You can reach me on X at Pickle and Paul, or you can leave me a message right here. Subscribe at Pickleball and Politics. I'm telling you, I don't know what the next week is going to bring, but I know it's going to be like the last few, historic. All right, I'll see you again soon on Pickleball and Politics.